So, whoa. What was the face that you were making? Okay. Yeah, that tracks. You okay, bud? You want to talk about it?
No, I'm so excited to actually get into this. So without further ado.
Well, there's going to be a little bit of ado because I wanted to say a fucking thing, you moron.
Oh, shit.
Let me live. Let me fucking live. God. I just wanted to say how excited I am. So I wear headphones on this podcast. And so you can never see my ears, but what you'll notice if you're watching the YouTube video is there's some shit happening right here, right now. They're D20 dice, by the way. It's very cool. But my ears are, if you don't like see me on like social media anywhere, my ears are gauged. So I have 0 gauge earlobes, and I have for years at this point. And so with the whole transition thing happening, I'm like, man, I really wish I could wear like dangly earrings and like studs, and like it'd be really cool if I could do that, but I can't because I got these big ass fucking ears. And I have like some danglies that fit in the gauges and stuff, but they're kind of heavy and uncomfy sometimes. I found out that they make adapters for gauges.
Nice.
So this is like a tunnel gauge. You can see through it, but there's a little loop right here and you can put a dangly earring through. So I can wear dangly earrings here. And then I have another set that are solid ones that don't tunnel. They have a little pinhole in the middle of them and you can put studs in them as well. So I can wear both kinds of earrings now, and I feel really fancy about it. So I got these this past weekend along with a pair of ones that kind of look like dragonfly wings. Pretty cool.
Nice. I like it.
Did you make any earring adjustments or updates to your whole situation, Adam?
No. My wife is the earring aficionado in the house, and I think that's the only reason that we go to some of the farmers markets or any of the bazaars that could be in the area.
That's where I got these at, was a fucking market in goddamn Cincinnati.
Hell yeah. I think one day she spent like $45 on like 4 sets of earrings.
Sure.
And I was like, all right, I get where you're going, but you're cut off right now.
Yeah.
There's another one of these in 2 fucking weeks.
Yeah. I almost did that this weekend.
Yeah.
Do you have your ears pierced? I don't think I ever.
I don't. I've always wanted to get like an industrial, but then also was like, I don't know if I've got the face fit for it. I already look like a piece of shit enough. Hence me going shave before this. So I don't really know if I need to add to that.
Yeah.
I still wish I had my lip done.
Yeah. No, Adam did message me. He's like 5 minutes before we hopped on to record. He said, I'm home, but I'm shaving my atrocious face really quick. And I said, lol, okay.
There's like levels of, I will ask you for a cigarette and buy me Natty Light out of a gas station that I can accept. And I was like reaching that point. So I had to get rid of it. Right. Full neck beard and all. I was like, all right, we got to do something.
Yeah. Well, this isn't why you're here. And maybe it is. I don't know. I don't fucking know.
We rarely know why these people are here.
We rarely know why the people are here. It's just it's a fucking enigma sometimes why anybody bothers to listen. But the thing that we promised we would talk about in the cold open today is live in Denver.
Yeah.
Which was,
I don't know what happened.
Good there? Congratulations on your transition. So live in Denver is the first, I believe, the first live show that had John as the bass player.
Yeah, that's kind of how it seemed.
Yeah. And it has been this like mythic concert for such a long time. And for the 20th anniversary, they released it officially. So it's on streaming services. It is on the whole set, and then the individual chunked out performances are uploaded on YouTube on Panic's official channel. So you can just watch or listen to Live in Denver now. I have been doing so frequently. I don't know about you. No,
I've been listening pop like off and on, but today is one of the first days that I actually like sat And gave it an honest to
just
God front to
really-
back playthrough.
Today was the first day I watched it. I've been listening to it a bunch, but today was the first day that I watched it. And just to start out, pretty fucking good.
Yeah.
I will say the thing that I'll say first is that I feel like took them a little bit. I think they had the yips a little bit to start with. So I don't know that it started getting like really good until about halfway until Time to Dance.
Sure. I would agree with that.
But once they hit a stride, like it was just like so theatrical, so fun. The arrangements were really good. Yeah, I had a really good time with it.
I think like the shock that my body felt for what became of These Tables Are Numbered, Honey, You Just Haven't Thought of Them Yet.
Oh yeah,
that was a cool ass arrangement for that.
Yeah, the breakdown in the middle. I loved watching that because of like Brendan jumping in with the dancers and like doing the thing and like stuff. That was really fun. It was a lot of fun. There's like when they do like the dancers are on stage, they're doing like the Charleston and like all the like dances and stuff, and Boyd jumps in and he starts doing it with them and stuff, and the crowd goes crazy for it. There's also some stuff that is not in the streaming version that they include in the video. So like during like after intermission, the boys go off stage to like rest for a second and get ready for the second half of the show, and those performers come on. Great performers, by the way. Just like watching them like come in and like frolic and like do crazy stuff while the show's going on. Wonderful.
While they're back there doing a couple lines.
Yeah, basically. They come in and they're just like vamping for the crowd basically and talking about, it's like, hey, we're gonna reveal some secrets about the boys that you don't know and blah blah blah. And so they go in and they talk about like all these like risque things about the boys, like, and Spencer the drummer, well, you know what they say about drummers, they know how to keep a beat and like shit like that, where it's just like, ooh, saucy. For Brendan, and I feel like this has to have been a prank, because at one point she goes, and guess what? He's a virgin. Just like, I was like, that feels like a little prank there.
That's good. That's great. That's very burlesque right there, for damn sure.
Yeah. Yes. Yeah.
All right, I'll have to watch some of it. I've only seen like
fun.
The clip, so I guess like a good honest to God watch.
Yeah. It's pretty fun. It's only it's less than an hour. It's definitely worth checking out. The video also, I think, like, I know we are a Brendan podcast officially. I think everybody knows this at this point. This show, I think you can show some parts of this show to people and understand who like wasn't there and who never really got it, and understand why Ride-In was a thing.
Yeah.
There is like a moment, I can't remember what song they were singing at this point, but there was a moment where Brendan is holding the microphone and they're singing together into the microphone, and they're like this, like locking eyes with each other. And the way that Ryan is locked in on Brendan, you would think that like Brendan had like grabbed his crotch and was like, yeah, it's like, bro, chill, go backstage and deal with that back there. I don't have time.
God.
Yeah. Really, really, really great stuff. Songs were really great. I think Lotus mentioned Karma Police and being able to just go listen to Karma Police whenever in an email a couple weeks ago.
Yeah.
I really, really like their cover of Karma Police. The moment where they include the part of "But It's Better If You Do," I'm afraid that I lost myself.
Yeah.
Love that. The little call forward. In the video, when Brendan changed the lyrics to when you fuck with us, this little, like, right before he's about to do it, this little mischievous smile creeps across his face, and it's like, you little shit. You little shit.
Love that.
Yeah. But the one that really, really got me And I think the only song on Live in Denver that I like more than this is Build God. Their cover of Tonight Tonight.
Yes. That
Holy
was
cow.
That was really impressive.
I think I like their cover of Tonight Tonight better than Smashing Pumpkins. Number one, hate listening to Billy Corgan.
Yep. It's not
Number
hard.
one. It's not really hard to be better than Billy Corgan. To hate listening to him. And he's a shithead anyway. That's number two. Yeah. So fuck Billy Corgan. But it was really good. And that little also the little ad, the instead of where you were born, that where John was born, that kind of he snuck in there, was really cute.
I'd be curious now, like obviously I know the covers from the tours that I've been to, or the live album and all that, but I would like to see any of the others that I'd missed, right? Because like I wasn't expecting these, just because again, like I have only given this a cursory glance.
Yeah.
And
that's not it.
That's not it. I'm not even gonna go back. I'm trying to not drown in my own snot here. But like
he's already crying.
I was very impressed. It's just so emotional to be here today. You guys don't even understand. I was just flabbergasted by it. Like it's one of those that kind of sits on the same level almost as the Moving Out, and just like, holy shit, you actually kind of like did this and made it great.
It's up there for sure. But like I've been listening to Live in Denver a lot, but I've been listening to that cover of Tonight Tonight a lot.
Sure.
So they did a really, really good job with that. The arrangements are also really good. Like I think we've talked about this. The one that I've really known about this entire time because of Dennis was Build God. Really great arrangement of Build God. Fantastic. We're gonna address this probably later because Dennis did send in a response about it, but this is like, I think that Ryan and Brendan sound really fucking good together on this one. I'm like on record as not being like a huge fan of Ryan's live voice.
Sure.
But they locked in on this one. And I think, I don't know. You always get like, I think performing is such like a crapshoot sometimes.
Right.
Of course, we talked about this where it's just like fucking Brennan did like a show and it sounded like he was fucking drunk and it was terrible. You know what I mean? So that one live show we covered, but I don't know. Well, they sound really good.
I think like my impression of the vocals, and I'm going to try and say this, and I don't want anybody to interpret it harshly. There was no part of this show vocally that I thought ever sounded beautiful. Like there was no part of the show that ever exhibited the well-trained person that Boyd becomes.
Sure.
But
there are some things in there that kind of like call forward to some of the stuff he would do. But this is such a young, like early version of them.
Right.
Again, this is John's first performance. I'm pretty sure that's true, but this is John's first performance with them. Like they're very like young in their touring career at this point. So it's like,
because like my other side of that coin, not beautiful, still incredibly raw.
Yeah.
And it's that rawness that does make this a pleasure to listen to. And I'm not sure if it's like maybe the update to high quality. Sometimes they both sounded, and like Brendan incredibly sounded very like nasally and high pitched in a way that I get like gets represented more in a live album than it does on a studio. But it did I was like, what the fuck?
I think that was also just like how they kind of sounded at the time too.
Probably
like a little bit younger, a little bit less trained in how they sing and stuff like that. And so I think you're going to get that. And I think definitely like remastering stuff like this is going to highlight that quite a bit. Right. So I get it, but I think you're right. It's just like there's a couple different kinds of like live albums, and it's like this one is one of the ones where it's like it's very raw, it's very like, and it's just but it's also like you feel it because of that as well.
Yeah, I think listening to it straight through, I'm going to side with you a little bit on like, I think Ryan Ross does sound better listening to it all the way through rather than just like, let me piecemeal these songs and get what I think should be the interpretation of Ryan Ross's voice in comparison that I'm actively making to what these songs sound like, as opposed to just like taking it all in and then I'm listening to it like I would just like a fresh album where I'm like, okay, first time hearing this, you know, kind of thing. And like the moments throughout where they just kind of went and like made up little improvisations on different words or different like contexts and all that was incredibly fun. Like you said, like you could see some level of Boyd wanting to do his showmanship and try and like he thankfully never doubled down on it. At this point, it was more of like, I'm young and dumb and just want to have fun and be like, hey, look what I can do.
Yeah. And he did it, but like, yes, when he did it, it was like, oh, this is fun.
Yeah.
This is fun. Yeah.
And I mean, like, I loved it every time that he just did a little flourish, or even when he went down, like there were times where he went down and gravelly where it was like, this doesn't necessarily sound great, but it's acceptable because I know that you're just having fun at this concert with your buddies, as opposed to being like, I am the star of the show. Yeah. And that's one highlight that I will definitely give this. Kind of like aside from the end where he gets to the end and says, let me introduce you to my band. And then like at this point you were just a band, not necessarily, they're not your band. You guys were just a band. I think if you do that now, 100% my band. These chicks don't even know the name of them.
Thank you.
So it was fun. Like I would almost really be interested to see what I'm missing because I know the presence that Brendan had on stage when I saw him, as opposed to like then.
Yeah. So, but here's the thing though, when you watch it, there are a lot of times where it'll cut to him like singing.
Sure.
And, you know that video, and it was from that like one television show where they like train dogs that were like, and like, it's that GIF where like that dog is like looking at the cupcake.
Yeah.
He kind of looks like that sometimes, where he's just like so focused and like maybe even like a little scared where he's just like, like doing that kind of stuff.
That was the drugs.
Yeah, it was the drugs. But yeah, no, with regards to Ryan, like I think the thing that really gets me sometimes with him is the sustained things. But like he sustained his notes very well for me. Like I think in Karma Police specifically, when he was singing the I'm Afraid That I part where they ad-libbed that in there.
Right.
I thought he sounded really good. Like I thought they paired with each other quite well, and John was adding vocals in there too, and it just sounded really good overall. So
there's got to be like a video or something from the Pretty Odd era and a tour from there. Did they do a live album or a live thing from then too?
Because I feel live in Chicago.
That's probably what it is, and that's definitely where I don't like the Ryan Ross voice.
He does not sound good. I think we talked about that when we covered Live in Chicago. He does not sound good on Live in Chicago.
Here I can accept it.
Yeah. Which is interesting because like he's younger here, and so you would think he would, but I don't know. And it's also like it's like subjective too, because it's just like I used to think that like Patrick Stump did not sound good live, and then I saw Fall Out Boy live, and I was like, oh yeah, okay, that makes sense. So I think it's like, but like I've also seen Ryan live several times, so it's like I don't know. It's all fucking mumbo jumbo.
Well, it probably doesn't help too that like they had a complete genre shift, so Ryan probably tried to do a complete shift,
getting used to a new style, and one thing I would like to mention that I think was also really funny if you watch it is like it's very like circus themed. They have like the performers that are like dressed up in like the what have yous and the stuff, and Ryan's wearing like his like thing, and he's got like the face paint and stuff on, and Brennan's wearing like the frilly thing, and like Spencer I think for mobility probably he's not wearing like super extra stuff, but he's wearing like a white shirt, and like his hair is all flowered up and stuff. And then you've got John Walker, who's kind of just like a dude in a polo. He's literally just wearing like a gray button down, and he doesn't have anything. He doesn't have anything to his hair. He's just like he just kind of looks like their dad that they called to play bass last minute.
Yeah.
And he does change and like he looks a little bit more the part in the second act, but he still kind of just looks like a dad.
The dad.
That's really funny, but yeah.
He's just there to keep shit in check.
He's just there to keep shit in check. He's their baby. He's their chaperone. He's like, we need to get a guy that's older than us so that he can buy us beer.
Did he have any New Balance on as well?
I didn't see. I should go back and look and see what shoes he was wearing. I think he was wearing loafers, but it would have been great if he was wearing. It would have been great if he was wearing. You know what? I feel like that's something I got to do right now to see. No, I don't have the fucking energy for it. You know what? No. Fuck it. What kind of earrings do you think I should get next, Adam?
My wife has an affection. It is an affliction, actually. Affection for dinosaurs. Dinosaurs of every kind. So I love the appeal of just a long, dangly dinosaur, which is also what I call my penis.
Shut the fuck up, you moron. God damn it. Ladies, gentlemen, ladies and gentlethems, welcome to Adam and Lilli at the Disco, the penultimate episode of Adam and Lilli at the Disco. That's right. It's the second to last one. That's what penultimate means. We are continuing our ranking today, but before we get to it, come on in, have a seat. Kick your shoes off, grab a drink, and don't forget to close the goddamn door. I'm Lilli.
I'm Adam.
Oh, man. What the fuck? What the fuck?
How did we get here?
Did a podcast.
Yeah.
Started a podcast over 3 years ago.
Why didn't we just do the right thing and cancel this earlier?
Should have. But we didn't. And so we're here and we have to do this. And now we're cursed to wander the podcast wastelands for the rest of our fucking lives.
Yeah. Also, I decided that if I were to transition in the interim before our next iteration,
sure,
we need to go 2 girls, 1 pod.
I'm going to stab you in the throat with a pencil.
But also, you said kick your shoes off? Look at these thrifted sons of bitches.
Oh, wow.
Look at that. I love finding size 13 Vans.
Yeah. I'm just wearing socks.
Oh, well, that's fine.
Yeah.
I usually do. I just bought these Sunday. I got to break them in for my own feet.
Yeah, sometimes you got to do the thing.
They stank, though. Like, I did that. They kind of stank. And I know it's not my feet. My feet been fine. The shoes be a little stanky.
You got them and they stank. I found some, like... I
still have the candle from last time.
Still have the fucking shit candle. Damn. I found a pair of yellow checkered Vans at a thrift store that were my size, that looked brand fucking new.
Sure.
For $25.
Yeah.
And I said, yoink. And I don't often wear yellow. I should wear more yellow because listen.
Yellow's a nice color.
I look fucking good in yellow. All right? It's a color that looks good on me. And I'm owning that. Just to be clear.
As you should.
But they're dope. Anyway, we're here today to do our bottom 20, second to last part of our ranking.
Yep.
Numbers 20 all the way up through 11. And we are inching ever closer to the final episode where we reveal our top 10 Panic at the Disco songs of all time.
Terrifying.
How does that... Well, you said terrifying, so I guess that's how it feels to you, but... Yeah.
That is.
Sit down!
I know. I can't tell if there's like a train or if my... beleaguered child is out there trying to park and not hit cats.
Probably your beleaguered child.
Probably.
The first thing I'll say, I put my phone over here and I need to access it for reasons.
Well, I'm terrified. How are you feeling about all this?
I don't even know anymore.
Pandemonium!
Life is real weird and different and crazy and strange, and I feel like okay. Let me get real for a second.
Oh shit.
And I am going to do my best to not cry. Because I don't want to do that yet. I would like to save as much as I can for next week.
Right. Yeah.
I was talking to Adam beforehand. I was like, I'm on estrogen and I'm taking estrogen. I just jabbed myself today. So my days are Tuesday, by the way. So when we record I'm fresh off the juice. 3 hours. I usually do it like 3.5 hours before we record. So
the juice is loose for the podcast.
The juice is fucking loose. No, but I was saying, like, I'm on estrogen and I'm more emotional than I've ever been in my fucking life. What if I just didn't cry? That could be fun, right? That could
be real cool. Fucking awkward for me.
Be real some fuckery there. It's really interesting because I do a lot of like stuff, creative projects and things like that. I've done a couple podcasts, I've written the books and all the other stuff. This is the one creative thing that I was actively doing when I started my transition.
Yeah.
Because we hadn't brought Metal Gear back yet. I had been taking kind of like a hiatus from writing my third book. So this was what I was doing. Right. And so it feels like a very like big thing for me. And so I don't know. It's just, I don't know that I'm terrified. I don't know that I'm sad necessarily. Because again, we're still going to be doing something similar as time goes on. But it is weird. And it is, it's different. It feels different.
Yeah. I mean, I don't have as many of the reasons as you do, and I don't have as many of the other, I don't want to say hiccups, but like the hiatus from the podcast, the pausing of the writing of the third book. Like, I've just continued to kind of just live life, I guess, quote unquote.
Live Moss.
But correct. I had a frozen Baja today.
Ask not for whom the Baja blasts, it blasts for thee.
But all in all, this does feel like an accomplishment. It does, and like I've said on here that I would have never joined or even participated in another podcast had this one never even started. Like I don't think that I would have ever tried to go down this path again with anybody else for any other reason. And here we are. And while same as you now, like you'll have the other thing, we'll have the other thing. But like to be the one that popped my podcasting cherry.
You fucking.
It's still something that I've never expected to actually turn into what it did.
Are you able to help yourself ever?
Probably not.
Oh God.
But like through and through with you, with the listeners, with anybody that has ever participated in this, like it has truly been impactful in so many ways.
Yeah. I don't know. I think as a result of it being like this, it was for a really long time my outlet, right? It was like the thing I was doing. It was like my chance to talk and be a little creative and like be theatrical and loud and out there and like all of other stuff. And I don't know. It is again, I'm still going to have that chance. And it's like, I still want to have that chance to do that with you. Right. And I now have my other outlets back and I'm doing all the other stuff again. But I don't know. There's something special about it that I just think like the era ending is strange.
I mean, fuck, it's been 3 years. That's
Over.
Yeah.
You remember when we thought we were going to be able to end the podcast the same week that we started it? That would have been pretty cool, huh?
Yeah, that was cute.
That was a cute thought. Yeah. Anyway, before I lose it, let's look at some comments. We don't have a ton. We have emails. We don't have a ton of comments, I should say.
And
So we'll start.
Goddamn Discord message.
There's a Discord message just now?
Yes. No, earlier. The fucker. Little bitch.
Oh, what? Oh, I'm not going to read that. I think there's there's a certain point.
We try to avoid beef.
No, okay. So I think everybody involved is going to know what I'm talking about because of just the nature of who we are as like a podcast.
Yep.
There is a point where it does devolve into bullying a child. And I think that we should not do that. So I don't think we should read Elliot's Discord message.
Fair.
I'm sorry.
100% fair.
Yeah. What we will do is these are both from the 31 through 40 ranking. We've got one from Dennis Wakeman. Who says, if you think Ryan sounds good on Build God, I believe Live in Denver is the reason why people gush over the dynamic between he and Brendan. You're in for a treat. I don't doubt that. They had a really good dynamic on Live in Denver. I also have heard with my ears other times where they don't have a great dynamic.
Right.
And so it's like, I think it's kind of like a dichotomy. Like I said, live performance is such a mindfuck, and it's like you never really know what you're going to get out of it. But
right.
I will admit, it was a treat, and their dynamic was great. We talked about it.
Glad to be proven wrong.
Yeah. Dennis also talks about his wedding playlist for his upcoming wedding, and I've been trying to help him get his wedding playlist transferred over to a different music platform. So, hell yeah. The second comment we have is from, what's that? Boots on the Ground, Caitlin Taylor, who says, Trades Mistake is number one.
Yes.
Well,
I don't necessarily sign on it, but obviously per my ranking, but I don't not hate it.
Many of us are entitled to our opinions, and we will leave it at that. Unfortunately, Danny, not Annie, it's Danny is back with their 30 through 11.
Fuck.
Danny has also provided us with a surprise for next week, and we're not going to talk about what that is, but their top 10... I don't know what their top 10 is yet, but we're going to all experience that together in a way that we have never done a listener thing before. So look forward to that. But for now,
putting that back down.
Yep. Danny says, I may have forgotten to send my last rankings because of me pissing on your cake. But that does not mean I won't stop being the villain of this and future podcasts. Just wait till my top 10. Mwahaha. The villain act bores me, Daniel. No, I'm kidding. I don't know. That's what it is. We start with Danny's number 30. It's an impossible year. 29 is no, because I had it about a similar place, maybe even lower, and you were fine. So don't calm down.
I let you have it, but
yeah, okay, you let me. You don't let me have shit. I'm princess. God damn it. 29, Dancing's Not a Crime. 28, Death of a Bachelor. 27, Emperor's New Clothes. 26, Crazy Equals Genius. 25, Good and the Bad and the Dirty. 24, House of Memories. 23, LA Devotee. 22, Golden Days. 21, Nightbirds. 23, LA Devotee. 22, Golden Days. 21, Nightbirds. 20, Memoirs. 19, Sad Clown. Sad Clown at 19 is crazy a little bit. I don't know. Maybe not. I don't know. We'll see. I feel like it's fine. No, I'm fine with that.
I mean,
I just went through all of the stages of grief in like 10 seconds there.
We have killed off Viva, but yeah.
Yeah. No, I'm fine with it. 18, Northern Downpour.
Fuck you.
17, I constantly thank God for Esteban. 16, but it's better if you do. 15, we are so starving. Why is we're so starving at 15?
Yeah.
Daniel. 14, Mad as Rabbits. I had to go back and reread it. That's why I stopped.
I killed it off after you did.
Yeah, way after I did, but still.
But not here. Not that short thing.
Anyway, 14, Mad as Rabbits. 13, She Had the World. 12, There's a Good Reason These Tables Are Numbered, Honey, You Just Haven't Thought of It Yet. And 11, Lying is the Most Fun a Girl Can Have Without Taking Her Clothes Off. I forgot to mention one thing. Speaking of that song, the thing that I liked when they started playing Lying during Live in Denver, the progression of the keys kind of sounded like Phantom of the Opera.
Yeah.
Dun, 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 dun. It was very cool. Anyway, that's Danny's list up to number 11. We'll see what their top 10 is next week. Speaking of fucks.
I'm fucking sure I don't even want to know. I'm so scared of that list.
Yeah, I'm a little scared of that list. Speaking of fucks, we got an email here from Elliot Holmes. Little bitch. Well, here it is. This took longer than I thought it would. Probably could have done a top 30 or 40, but this should coincide with your top 20, so I thought 20 would work. To Elliot's credit, he did get us the top 20 right before we recorded our top 20 or started recording our top 20. So much like every other ranking we're doing, we are going to save his top 10 for next week. Yep. We are going to read his 20 through 11, but I will read the rest of this email. Some interesting things I noticed. Every album is represented by at least one song. I didn't do that on purpose, but it's pretty interesting that it worked out that way. My list is still very skewed towards early Panic, which makes sense because I have so many fond memories of these songs. My number one is a song I had never heard before this podcast. It's not only my favorite Panic song now, it's been one of my most listened to songs since I first heard it. So damn good. I'll say spoilers because I did happen to see it. I'm not mad at it, quite frankly.
No. It's not what anybody would have thought either. No. So there's a spoiler there too. Yeah,
it's a little. it's an unexpected track. I think. Dark Horse. Ready for. Total number of songs: Fever 6, Pretty Odd 4, Vices and Virtues 3, Too Weird to Live, Too Weird to Die 3, Death of a Bachelor 1, Pray for the Wicked 2, and Viva Las Vengeance 2. So we'll start with Elliot's number 20. He's got Nearly Witches at number 20. 19, The Ballad of Mona Lisa. 18, 9 in the Afternoon. 17, Sad Clown. 16, Do You Know What I'm Seeing? 15, But It's Better If You Do. 14, Northern Downpour. 13, Lying is the Most Fun a Girl Can Have Without Taking Her Clothes Off. 12, Time to Dance. 11, Crazy Equals Genius.
I did also get a text message. He didn't elaborate further on what number 21 was, and I was working, so I didn't ask. Apologies, Elliot. But he did say that Always would have been number 22.
Okay.
Which also made me want to fight a baby.
Sure. Had a little sneeze there, and I muted it so that it wouldn't be on audio. But because it's captured on video, I do have to address it. So
I've had a couple of just like throat burps this episode that I've hoped have not picked up, but if they did, apologies.
They probably did. So we will read Elliot's top 10 next week, along with whatever the fuck Danny has in store for us. I will say, and I'd like to read this verbatim. Annie Blue 012, Hi Annie, has fallen too far out of the light. And we will leave it at that. Thank you very much.
Very good.
Do we have any more ado to further?
There is a YouTube comment on the episode.
There's a YouTube comment?
Yes.
What do you mean there's a YouTube? Hang on. Let me look at YouTube. I'm just not used to getting YouTube comments yet, so I didn't even think to check. But
yeah, it's the only one I've seen.
Let me see. It is on the most recent one, ranking every song, numbers 21 through 30, and on YouTube it is from Katie Slate. Hi, Katie, for writing in. That was not. I was not stealing Annie's thing. I was just saying hello to Katie.
I think that's supposed to be Kate is late.
You know what? You're right.
I don't want to step on you or anything.
Katie Slate is a pretty cool name, though, right?
That's pretty fucking good.
Like Katie Slate. I feel like listen, Kate. You just started going by Katie Slate, and I think action. Katie Slate. No, Kate is late. Thank you, Adam. And savor that because I don't do that often. The A Fever You Can't Sweat Out transitions were so. This is on. We were talking about when we were young.
Yeah.
The A Fever You Can't Sweat Out transitions were so exciting. A cool way to add something new. The transition to Time to Dance made me lose my mind. I read a tweet that someone tried and failed to start a circle pit during High Hopes, which I wish I could have seen. The idea of somebody moshing during High Hopes makes me kind of like High Hopes more.
Well, this comment also leads me to believe, is this potentially Caitlin Taylor?
You know what?
Actually,
is that Caitlin?
It is.
Because if you go to the page, it just says Caitlin. God damn it. Boots on the ground. We've been bamboozled thrice. I've been fucking bamboozled. First, it's Katie Slate. Caitlin.
Oh, that's good. That's, well, you know, it do
Podcast
be like that sometimes. Right at the end.
And it's Caitlin Taylor's fault. No, I'm kidding. Well, thank you for that. Goddamn. That was funny. First, Katie Slate. Then Kate is late. Then turns out just Caitlin the whole time. Still,
I feel like there were several Scooby-Doo masks.
There were, yeah. Old Man Jenkins, Caitlin Taylor. Whoa! Well, since I introduced the podcast, I think it's only fair that you tell me your number 20.
Well. Number 20. Mm-hmm. I constantly thank God for Esteban.
Okay. I had a moment there for a second, but we'll get to that. We'll get to the why in a second.
Sure.
Yep.
And I really think listening to Live in Denver today helped this. I was like, damn, This is actually still really good. Like we talked about it throughout the episode, like living through Midwestern Christianity is such a strange thing that I think helps this song feel differently for me a lot. And it's just like, it sounds good. It's a very good sounding song. It's got a great bridge. Like I don't think that there's a part of this that I can dislike.
Yeah. No, it's a really, really great song. I just love I'm a sucker for a lot of things, apparently. Sure. I'm a sucker for like a Latin guitar.
Yeah.
And man, does it really effectively use that type of guitar in this song.
I love how explosive it is too. Like truly. That chorus starts with a fucking bang.
Yeah. 100% it does. And I love like the slowdowns and stuff like that, where it's like the just stay where I can see you, and then like the flourish, the douse, the and it comes back in like that. Yeah. It's just really, really solid. It's a really solid song. I'm just a big fan of that song. Yeah, for sure.
It's fun. It's so fun.
Yeah.
What was your grand pause in the beginning? What was your fear?
My fear
with the eye.
No, it's not. It wasn't a fear.
Okay.
Because my number 20 is, unless you have more to say.
Nope. Go with your number 20.
So the reason why, because I thought that they were going to be the same and we were going to have an immediate edging, because my number 20 is I Write Since Not Tragedies.
Oh, damn.
Yeah.
Speak on. I know mine's much higher, but like I am not fighting you on this. We know
it's one of those things. I think like number 20, mind you, out of 112 songs.
Right.
I love I Write Since Not Tragedies. Again, it was like one of the songs of my fucking childhood. I think I just acknowledge the fact that they have produced many of their iterations better songs overall.
Yeah.
But I think that because of, and again, it's the reason why I still hold Fever at like number 3. There's the Crypt Keeper. It took a lot longer than usual.
Crypt Keeper.
Crypt Keeper. Did she get a haircut?
She did get a haircut.
I noticed the haircut.
Kind of.
I like it.
Well,
It's a little shorter.
Get it shorter.
Well, that's a haircut.
Shut the fuck up.
That's what a haircut does. That certainly is the.
Wow. We're just throwing chocolate at me now. Well, all right.
Hell yeah.
What the fuck is that?
I mean-
Why is there soap?
Huh?
It was Ken's present for me.
Oh, okay. It kind of looks like you.
I'm a big duck, and I'm straight out of fucks.
But like, look at what it's wearing.
I know.
That's like Adam. That's like Adam coded as fuck.
It is.
That's Adam coded as duck. You know what I'm saying?
Whoa!
Anyway. But yeah, it's such an iconic song that I don't think it could have, like, I don't know that it could have been any lower than this.
Right.
Like,
and I understand that. Like, I know I did a disservice.
Yeah. 20 is where it starts feeling like, okay, this is where it feels right. 21 feels wrong. And there's like a really fine line for the feeling for me there. 20 feels perfect. Where it's just like, I'm here because of the nostalgia. I'm here because of the respect I have for the song. I'm here because I do love it so much. But like, here's where it is.
Yeah.
So.
Like, I never reached, whether Boyd will deny it or not, like, I never reached his levels of annoyance with this song and like having to perform it. Like, I never necessarily felt that while hearing it. But I would say, like, if it came on a playlist amongst other songs and I was just not in the mood for that, I'd still skip it. But like, it wouldn't be out of a level of just like, fuck off.
Yeah, for sure. I always love watching those videos of like compilation of Brendan being tired of I Write Since Not Tragedies. And like my favorite ones are the ones where he goes, and the groom's bride is, and they sing it and he goes, yeah. And it's just like, yeah. Yeah. Yep. Just like the short ones are always the funniest to me. I don't know.
I was surprised that he like did that for Live in Denver, but obviously that was just a thing from the beginning.
Well, again, it was like early. It was early days too, so they hadn't like really plugged in the playfulness of it, I guess.
Yeah.
Just let the crowd sing it, and
yeah.
Although I will say another thing that I forgot to mention during Live in Denver that does contribute to the write-in agenda is when they did that part, Ryan and Brendan were face to face, and then when the crowd sang horror, he went like this to Ryan. He went to Ryan. Gross. Like he just like went like just like with fucking bedroom eyes, just like the shush. And I was like, and again, we are not a write-in podcast. I'm just documenting this for historical accuracy. We're a Brendan podcast. Believe me, I know. I was there. I was in the fucking trenches, okay? I know about write-in. I know why it's a thing. I'm just reporting history, okay? I'm a journalist at the end of the day.
We have integrity.
We have integrity. Journalistic integrity. We report the news. Dick Cheney's fucking dead. Everything's great.
Oh my God, I did see that. I was like, what the fuck?
It's pretty cool. Anyway,
I saw a picture of young Dick and I was like, oh, you've looked like this all the time.
Are you looking at young Dick? Is that what you're doing?
Damn it.
Adam?
Damn it.
Yeah,
I had to
say
young
that on
Dick. The fucking internet.
Sure did.
Shit.
Sure did. Adam's out here looking at young Dick. You gotta... Somebody call Chris Hansen. Somebody call Chris Hansen.
My number 19.
Yes, thank you. I've tried like 3 times to get there. What's your number 19?
Memoirs.
Memoirs.
I don't know what the fuck happened there, but that was the first time, and I would not be mad at it. Oh, man.
I just want to clarify here. I'm drinking like a fucking sparkling water fizz from a coffee shop. I don't have any alcohol in my system.
Yeah, you're not the alcoholic at the podcast.
I'm just fucking turnt. All right, Mama's turnt on vibes.
Yeah. The penultimate episode vibes. Memories, very good. Very good. Yeah. So fucking all over the place. It's a story. Like, and I have said on here, I love the story songs, and it is such a fucking little, like, it's not a happy story, but I feel like it wraps it all up in such a short amount of time.
Yeah.
And the way that it sounds, like everything. I think it's just so cool. And it's like, it doesn't necessarily fit the vibe of what Vices ampersand Virtues was. Like, this feels like he just reached into a little bit of Pretty Odd and said, come here and just let's do this one. Let's just have one cute one, and made this. And I like it.
Now let's do a silly one.
Yeah, right? Like, that's exactly what this is. So, and like, it's just so ingratiated and just a vibe that you weren't necessarily sure that Brendan had. Like, he's name dropping things in here from culture that you wouldn't have expected, aside from being like a Chuck Palahniuk stan in the beginning, but like that wasn't necessarily him. So then to like see that kind of thing follow through in a different vibe altogether, you're like, oh, okay.
Yep.
Memories. It's really good.
It's really good. I obviously have it lower, but that's not because I think it's bad. I think it's a great song like that. I just, you know?
What's your 19?
My 19 is Death of a Bachelor.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Wow what? Why wow?
I'm kind of shocked. I'm a little surprised.
This low, or it says it's high?
That it's at number 19. Yeah. Like, I guess I had just memory shift and thought that it was already in existence somewhere else in this list.
Nope. Number 19. So are you shocked that it's this high then?
I am, yeah.
Okay. I think, and I don't know if this is a surprise based on how I talked about it, I really love Death of a Bachelor.
Yeah.
I think it's a wonderful song. I think the thing that holds it back from being higher, again, is that like bridge, where it's just like, just do something here instead of doing like the word like, right. Like, just do something there.
The guy with the stick poking it.
Yeah, like, do something. But other than that, like, it's a top-notch fucking song. I could see it being, like, 5 to 6 places higher if it had, like, a better connective tissue in those moments. But I think it's just, like, again, it's like that personal story. But also, I think anybody who's kind of like in that situation can kind of relate to that.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I just think it's a really great song. I've always really loved that song. I love again, God, I wish that he would have done a whole album that was more like this.
Absolutely.
Whereas like that, like jazz club, like Rat Pack, like he would have killed something like that.
Yeah.
If this is any indication, but, yeah.
Like, it's kind of sad because like I do ultimately hold that against it in some ways.
Sure.
Just because it's like this is a perfect preview of what he was capable of. And like same with Live in Denver, like to get to where we are with Death of a Bachelor is such a shock because you can't even predict that from Live in Denver. Yeah. And then to get here and you're like, okay, this sounds really good. Do more of this. And you don't. It's like this is just an outlier that is still incredible, but damn.
Yeah. And it's one of those things too where it's just like I get why you would, I just can't like blame it for that because he did it, you know what I mean? And like then he did the rest of it. So it's not like I can blame Death of a Bachelor for Death of a Bachelor not being like Death of a Bachelor, which is a really roundabout thing to say, but you catch my meaning, I'm sure.
Yes.
Yeah, I don't know. I just really like it. Again, like that bridge, like I think it really is a testament that I say it could have been 5 or 6 places higher, and that bridge really brings it all the way back down to 19 because that bridge really takes me out of it. And again, like the horns in there were really nice and stuff, but it's just like, man, this is so like empty and boring. And I just really needed something here, but it is what it is. What is your number 18?
18. Do you know what I'm seeing?
Yeah. Yeah.
It is really a neat little song.
Yeah. Yeah. It is.
It's so light. It's so lighthearted until it's not.
Yeah.
And would you come to hell with me? Like, it's really soft until it kind of gets there.
And here's the thing though, this is another one, like obviously I can't mulligan it again, but this is one that I probably could have and should have made higher. Sure. Honestly. I think it's a really, really great song. Again, I love the wordplay in the song.
Yeah.
It's a really good song. I don't know if I would have put it like 18 but I would have been up here.
Yep.
I'm looking at this and it's just like, could that have been the song that kicked I Write Sins to 21?
Sure.
Or could it have just been 21 and that would have felt good? But either way, it's where it is. Yeah, I don't have any problems with this. This makes a lot of sense to me.
Like, I think the other problem that this really has for me, because this is one of those that when I was going through the list originally and just pulling up by title, this does have the sin of a weird title, right? Like, if I were to hear this song and be like, man, I fucking love this song, but you show me the fucking title of it and be like,
what the fuck?
What is that?
Yeah.
Where is that from?
More like, do you know what I'm hearing? Am I right? God damn.
Zing!
Zinga! Bazinga!
But this is just like a pretty odd song, right? Like,
yeah, it's very good.
What is your number 18?
My number 18 is Golden Days.
Sure.
And much like the bridge holds Death of a Bachelor back to 19, the chorus of Golden Days brings it up to 18.
Okay.
I really like the verses in Golden Days. I think it really illustrates and highlights the looking back and the reminiscing and all that other stuff. I think it's a really great juxtaposition for it. Wake.
Wake.
But the chorus of the way that do you wonder when the light begins to fade? Yeah. And then that where it's like, I'm forever younger, growing older, just the same. And then when he just like punches into the thing, I don't know. I cry listening to that part.
Sure.
It just hits me like a fucking truck every single time. And I don't know that I could have had it. You know, it could have fluctuated lower in this group of 4, but it couldn't have been outside of my 20.
It's a beautiful song that has moments that I do not like, right? Like it's very good with moments that I just can't fuck with.
Very, very very, very good song.
Yeah,
love the song a lot.
It's a good one from that album for damn sure.
Yep.
Are you ready for 17?
I'm ready for 17.
17 is New Perspective.
Ooh, okay.
I fucking love this song.
It's a great song. I don't blame you.
It's a great song. It is.
I'm not mad at you.
It's one that blows me away that it's just a fucking single.
Yeah.
I think that also is a testament to just how fucking good New Perspective is.
Yeah.
Because it's just cool. I love the effects. I love when they kind of do the drag out. That's a cool moment. And of course, I'm a slut, so I'm always here, to press forward till you go down on me. That's fine.
Yeah, looking at young dicks.
Yeah, what else are you going to do in your free time?
Many other things, Adam.
Several other things.
Many other things.
So, I don't this is one of those that was not hard for me. I knew it would live in the top 20. It was just always going to be aware.
Yeah, really. Figuring out the placement of it.
Yeah. But, God damn, what a cool song.
Yep.
Hell of an opener. Yeah. Hell of a way to break into a song.
It is, yeah. It's great. It is great. As opposed to with, you know what I'm seeing? Like, I stand by where it is on my list. Again,
Sure.
Point differentials and whatever, but like, it's a really great song. It's so good. Song. Yeah, very good.
What is it? Your 17?
My 17. We're starting to get into like weird. No, I don't think I am. I don't think you're going to be like shocked, surprised, or angry about this. My 17 is I constantly thank God for Esteban.
All right. Yeah. All right. Cool.
You know, for the same reasons we literally just talked about it, so I don't have a ton more to say about it. But yeah, there it is. It's a great song. Love.
It's a respectable spot.
Yeah, respectable spot. It climbs. It's a climber. Yeah, you know.
Just glad to be here.
Well, no, I don't think it's just glad to be here. I think it deserves its space. I think
it's honored to be here.
It's honored to be here. It deserves its place in the pantheon at number 17. It's a great song. What's your number 16, though?
My sweet 16 is Colorful.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like, this is another one from Too Weird that I've talked about my trials and tribulations with. And at the end of the day, it wins. Like, I will go back to the fucking votes, and I'm dumb for my original like distaste for this song. Yeah. And I'm glad that I turned around.
Yeah. It's a really great song. Again, I think it was, what was it? I think it was like my number 2?
Yeah.
Or 3 maybe. No, because it's above All the Boys, wasn't it? Yeah. It's Above All the Boys, my number 2 song.
Sure.
I think it changed maybe, but yeah, Colorful is great. Big time great. I do not blame you. As a matter of fact, for those paying attention at home, I have it higher. So yeah, I don't got a problem. Again, we're in this like space where unless the song is like a song that I think should be like way lower, we're not going to have a lot of conflict. So far we're doing great. I have a feeling that like, as we get a little bit higher, both this episode and next, we're going to have some more conflict. But
maybe some.
But not a lot, I don't think.
No. And I think like they will ultimately be ones where like, as much as we may have the conflict, it's going to be like, you knew or I knew that you would have it in these places.
Yes, yeah.
What's your 16?
My 16, you ask?
Your 16.
My 16?
Yo, 16!
You want to know my 16?
I'd like to know about your 16.
There are some things you don't ask a lady. Her age, her weight, and her 16. No. My number 16 is, there's a good reason these tables are numbered, honey. You just haven't thought of it yet. I debated for a decently long time about whether or not Esteban would be 16 and tables would be 17 or vice versa.
Sure.
And in certain situations, I'm like, any given day could flip, whatever.
Yeah.
I don't think that this is one of those, because I thought about it really critically when I was like looking after I did the initial ranking, doing my like my manual adjustments. Mm-hmm. It's such a fucking edgelord song.
It really is.
But it's so edgelord and so dastardly that it becomes such a fun cartoon, and the swingy like CD like jazz club aspect of it is just top notch.
I think this is another one from Live in Denver. Like I said, like was really good.
Yeah.
So
that
helped. And I think if I were to hear it like after I ranked it, before I ranked it, it would sit higher, because that is such a good rendition of this song. Yeah,
it's a great rendition of the song. I mean, thankfully for me, I didn't have that to like, it wasn't a factor.
Yeah.
It just, for me, it just kind of belongs here. So I'm very happy with where it sits. Number 16.
I think it is funny because like we did kind of tear this song to shreds during the episode, but I do love the complete understanding that like this is just Acme, like this is Looney Tunes. Really.
But here's the thing, and I could be really wrong, and there is some like person that has gone back and listened to it or will go back and listen to it that will correct us or something, but we tore it to shreds, but in a way that I don't think diminished it.
Sure.
in a way that's just like, this is so fucking stupid that it circles back around to being fucking awesome.
Yeah.
Way, I think. So it's like, and I think it's like meant to be that like overly cartoonish, like revenge plot type of bullshit thing that is just like over the top and out of pocket. So
right.
I think it does what it came to do pretty effectively. Oh, we're getting into Terror Dome territory at this point now. We're in the top 15. What the hell? Adam, what's your 15?
It's a weird one.
Is it? Is it too weird?
No, but it's kind of around it. Number 15, Love in the Middle of a Firefight.
There it is. We found it. We found it. I knew we were coming to it at some point. I knew we were coming to it. Talk to me about this.
I love this fucking song.
Yeah.
Not so much that it beats out other things, obviously, but this song is cool as hell. And like, this is one of those that could have also been like a trajectory point, I think, for this band, like the same way that I would have hoped that Death of a Bachelor was. Like, if it was just a little bit more of this sometimes, I'd fuck with it, because it's not necessarily like party nonsense, but it does have the foil of a party song wrapped around it. Like, this is very much just not techno, but like, this is kind of like straight party bass thumping kind of shit at times. And it's got the cool clap, like it's got that, and like it's just fun. He sings it so well, because I think like that underlaying of fast-paced music, like with Boyd's voice over the top of it, gives it an effect that I think is like so fucking incredible. Like it is a surprise, really. Yeah. And like the personal side of it, like when Carrie and I got together, like it was just that outside external forces always having something to say, always holding judgment. It literally felt like being in the middle of a firefight from so many different people, like family, ex-family, specifically ex-family, like all of these kind of things all around. It was like, holy shit. But at the end of the day, we've still got it.
Yeah.
And here we are 13, 12 years later, 10 years later, married. Like we've done the thing. So like, this is one of those songs that I will let all of those feelings kind of win, because it has a cool ass song attached to it.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah. I don't want to like take away from the fact that I do like the song.
Yeah.
I think that's very clear. I think we talked about how I do like it when the episode and stuff like that. It's just like, there are just these, I don't have those external factors for it. And there were just things for me that were fighting against it that put it back down where it was. So I will say, I think it's a little crazy that it is number 15. I will say that, but I'm not mad at you.
Yeah.
So
like, I think for me, this truly was one of those songs that was like time and place, like completely separating my feelings for Too Weird and how that was getting back into like the swing of things with Panic. This was truly like came out at the right time kind of song. And that's kind of what holds on to me with it, was just give me something fun to listen to while we're just trying to like survive.
Yeah,
and
for sure.
This was that song.
I feel it. I feel that.
What's your 15?
Okay. This one was hard. It really was, because it's a song that I really, really like. But it's like, fuck, dude. I'm just like looking at the rest of it. I'm like, God, it's so hard. It's just so fucking hard. My number 15 is...
Guess real quick.
You gonna guess?
Is the first letter a C?
No. My 15 is Sarah Smiles.
It sounds like a C, depending on the spelling.
Hey, Adam? No. Sierra! Automatic. No. See, ladies and gentlemen, Sierra.
I like this ranking. This is much better than my ranking.
Yeah.
Given
again,
it's 10 behind, but this is better.
Yeah. I just think it's just such a great just song. And again, like it is that very like personal like connection for him and Sarah with Nate Georgikowski and like that whole connection point for them. But it's just a fucking banger. Like it is just too good to deny for me. Well, it is 14 points too good to deny because of the rest of it. But it's just like such a, and I still think about like that, and I think I even talked about this when you put it on your list, but like the like the chunk, like the part where it's just like Sarah smiles, and like where all of the music cuts out and everything. It's just like it's just a well put together song. It's such a blast.
Yeah. Great Vice's ampersand virtues representation.
Yeah,
truth.
Yes. Thank you.
I love it.
Thank you. What is your number 14?
14 is the calendar.
Okay. I think fun. This is like I put the calendar where I put it, and I think I put it there because of Golden Days and because of like some other stuff. But I get it. Again, not mad at it. Love the calendar. It's a great song.
Yep. Another one that is like just truly, truly good and really does have the same thing as Memories, where it just like pulls in a little bit of that pretty oddness. But like it doesn't feel as strange. Like I feel like this is a good contrast in some ways, that this should live on an album that has Sarah Smiles on it.
Mm-hmm.
Because like this is just the trials and tribulations of a relationship in so many ways. And I don't know, it's special. It's another one. I think we're going to start reaching the point where I said we wouldn't get, but like I've sprinkled in those that don't only tie to emotion. But like we're at the point now where a lot of my love for these songs does come for the love of my life, the love of my wife, like the love of all of the things that have been a part of this relationship in so many ways, and like the ways that I can just tie different songs to different songs and different experiences. So calendar, real good.
Calendar.
What's your 14?
My 14? My 14, you say?
Yes.
You never ask. No, I'm kidding. And again, this one is tough. Do you want to guess this one too? This one is another like really tough one that has to be here, but it's just like, fuck, dude.
Nope. Because my guess is just going to stay the same for a bit.
Oh, I think I see what you're trying to guess. What you're trying to guess for. Yeah. Yep. So that's not it. My 14 is Always.
God damn.
Yeah, it is. God. In some ways, it is a little low.
Sure.
But also it's just like I've got some stuff coming up that I think does similar things for me emotionally.
Yeah.
Where I feel that I consider to be like a song that I would listen to more frequently.
Right.
In a lot of ways. So that's the only reason why it is this low. And the things that are above it in this episode are either like I've got some memories with it, or some like stories that are attached to it, or just fucking bangers. So that's why Always is here. It's such a beautiful song.
Yes.
It means a ton to me. It does. It's just like I just like have really nice thoughts of like really nice things when I listen to this song.
Yeah.
And it's just like I don't know. It's just like the wordplay is just like it's not the most complex thing in the world.
No.
But like there are certain points where it's just like you are taking me apart like bad glue on a get well card, and it's just like, dude, like, okay, man, chill.
I can only feel so much.
Yeah. And again, it's just like I'm the light blinking at the end of the road.
Right.
Blink back to let me know. And it's just really, really gorgeous. And I have a really, really strong love for it. It's just like, we're getting to the point where it's just like, I just can't, like, I just can't, you know? So.
Well, like, I know it's also impossible for me to force my very specific to me and my wife feelings onto this song for other people. Like, I get that this song is very special for us. That's why I'm going to have it higher. But I do just like really praise this song for being the beautiful thing that it is. But I can't be like, why aren't you feeling the feelings that I have? Because it's just not going to fucking work, right? Like,
yeah.
Try.
I get it. I really do. And like, I have a feeling that this is probably going to be in your top 10, and I could be wrong, but I have a feeling it is.
Sure.
And I have zero issues with that. Like, I have got no problems with that. That makes all the sense in the world to me. It is a beautiful song. I think just for me and where my head is and like things that I was thinking about when I was doing this, it's just like, it's here. And I do like, I think top 10 for this song in any other world is not a shock, surprise, or bother, you know. So. What is your number 13?
My number 13 is The Ballad of Mona Lisa.
The Ballad of Mona Lisa, you say?
That's the one.
Wow. This one I'm not mad about, but I am, again, much like Love in the Middle of Firefight. I'm like, really? 13? Yeah. Tell me about it. Talk to me. I want to know.
This, like, I've talked about the imagery.
Yeah.
Of a lot of songs. This one also includes the sound. Like,
sure.
This, like, brings a whole image. Like, I can see everything that's happening here. And I think that is just something so fucking cool. If any song off of this album, and there are a few, right, that like tie back to Fever, this one is definitely it. I think this is still very much playing into an old sense while still bringing things forward. Like, if Build God had not necessarily a Force Awakens level of sequel, where it just takes all that and like reduces it down to its finer components, it would be The Ballad of Mona Lisa.
I'm glad you said that, because my thoughts on it are similar but different.
Sure.
In that, and I think the thing that I haven't been able to verbalize until now, and maybe I even have and I'm just not remembering, 3 years, you know what I mean?
Yeah, right.
But the thing that I'm finally able to verbalize is that for me, Ballad of Mona Lisa feels like, and again, great song, like it.
Yeah.
Really good song. Don't have an issue with it just as a song. Yeah. It does kind of feel like it's trying to be I Write Sins Not Tragedies for a new generation and not quite getting there.
Yeah.
And I think that harms it for me.
I can see that.
And I think that's probably why I have it that much lower than you.
Yeah.
So I understand your reasoning for it. It is a very evocative song. It does paint a picture very well. I just think I feel like it's just trying to be something very specific, and it's just like, but I have this thing already, and you're not quite getting there.
Sure.
So,
which I get. Like, I very much get that it's trying to be something else that's being something different. But I think, like, as a first song that's immediately followed by Let's Kill Tonight, let's not forget that. I think as a first song that kind of tries to set a motif works. For me, it's just kind of sad that it fails and, like, crumbles into something else. But, like, the little ding, 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 like, everything that comes into this. Clink, 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 clink. Splash, splash, water, splash, splash.
Water drip, water splash, splash, water drip. No!
So glad we could do this.
I'm really glad we're here today.
Yeah, right. Very
Love
good.
That.
What's your 13?
My 13 is Mad as Rabbits.
No.
Oh, got your ass.
Yeah.
Got your ass. I think Mad as Rabbits is a delightful, because it is a delightful nonsense song.
Yeah. Yes.
I have so many. I listen to this song to this day all the fucking time. I still listen to it a lot. And something I don't know if I don't remember, and you tell me if you remember this, but I don't know if I've told this story before. I used to fucking like, so I have siblings, but we are so far apart in age, and they did not grow up with me around.
Sure.
And I kind of like got older away from them.
Yeah.
And into my middle school, high school years away from them. And so when my dad, when he was in the military, he got deployed for the war that young Dick helped perpetuate back in the day. Yeah. You know, Dick Cheney.
The one.
So he was deployed for that, and I stayed with another family of a kid that I went to school with, and he had two younger sisters that were like the spacing, because me and Derek, we were about the same age. We were the same age. We were in the same grade, but his little sisters, they were like spaced out in a way that was like a pretty like simple step down, and they were like cogent and like, you know, aware and like whatever. So when like they were too young or anything. And I stayed with them for a while, and I got very close to that family. And the youngest, Kaylee, who's like doing theater now, and I'm so fucking proud of her. She's like the best, like coolest chick in the world. But she just did cabaret, which was like, and she was like the narrator. I was like, oh, good shit. And I think a part of me looks at that and like looks at what she is doing and thinks back to these times, because this was around the time where Pretty Odd was like a thing in my life and stuff like that. And she used to love listening to Mad as Rabbits. And I remember like she would love to dance to it. And so she'd be like, put me up. And so I would put her up on the washing machine for some reason, because it just felt appropriate. Yeah. And then like all of us, like her and then her sister, and we would all just like dance to Mad as Rabbits in the laundry room just for no reason. And it just like, it's a song that has always meant a lot to me, on top of being just like such a delightfully weird, nonsense, wonderful song. So I really love Mad as Rabbits. And it is, in fact, number 13.
Hell yeah. I love that.
I don't think I did tell that story. Now that I'm telling it. No, I can't believe I didn't tell that story. But that's awesome. Yeah. What is your number 12?
Nails for breakfast, Takis for snackies.
Sure. I always forget that's what we call it. Every time. And it catches me off guard every time.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
You know.
Totally. You know? Yeah. Totally.
Yeah. It's just cool. Like, this is totally a vibes-based kind of song. Like, you just kind of run through the whole thing. If you've ever watched Girl Interrupted or One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest, like, this is the song for you kind of ass shit. But like, I think it's just so on the nose, like in the same way that these tables are numbered. Like, this is the song. The subtext is text levels of interpretation of that. But like, it does sound good, and I do like the effects that he does. Like, that chorus is actually cool as shit, and it's just like a simple shift in the words that make it be so effective. Like, I don't know. It's hard to be mad at this song. It
is hard to be mad at the song. It's a blast and a half. Like, it's a really fucking fun song, and it's like. It's, I don't blame you. Again, it's one of those ones where it's just like, I really can't blame you for any of it, you know? Yeah. So good shit.
What's your number 12?
My number 12 is Collarful. There it is. That's what you were looking for, right? Is that what you were looking for?
Oh, we're not even there.
You were not. Oh, I know what you're looking for now. I know what you're looking for now, buddy.
Do you know what I'm seeing?
I think I know what you're seeing, brother. That's next episode, baby. I'll tell you that much. No, my number 12 is Colorful. Again, we just talked about it, so I'm not going to belabor the point too much. But it's just a really great song. I love the synth on it. That's another thing I think is an underrated part. That's just I just love it. It's interesting. It's like it sounds very 80s in a lot of ways. Yeah. The beginning part and but then becomes a little bit more modern and kind of like flips back and forth. And it just feels like very like mall pop, like 80s vibe. And I always love that about it. So I really like
very Liminal Space kind of song.
I don't know about that. I don't know about Liminal Space, but it's pretty good. I don't know. All right, Adam. We are at number 11, which is a couple of things. It is the last song we're talking about this episode.
Yep.
And it is the last song. It is the gateway to top 10 Panic at the Disco songs of all time. What is your... Oh, I don't like that face. Number 11. I don't like that face. I can't hear you. Your mic's not working. Oh no! Wait.
No. I'm looking at the list here. And I'm seeing what it does.
I can't fucking do this, dude. I can't. If you're gonna fucking with your technical, I can't fucking do this.
Number 11 is Kamisato.
Okay, that's fine. I don't have a problem with Kamisato being number 11. That's fine. I was more scared than that. I was a little bit more scared.
What that does do is get the entirety of Fever out of the way.
No, it doesn't. There's one more, and I know you have it in your top 10.
I don't know what song you're talking about.
I certainly don't think you surely don't. You surely don't. That is not Fever out of the way, because guess what? I also have that same song in the top 10 somewhere. I'm telling you, dude, I know you, and I know, I have a fucking idea of what a good chunk of your top 10 is going to be. Kamisato does not get Fever out of the way. You moron.
Imagine making a proclamation. I've never said the wrong thing on this podcast.
So bold. Hey, you know the song Mercenary? You know Mercenary doesn't ever bring up the word mercenary in it ever? Yeah, totally. I remember that. I know that to be true. Talk about Kamisato.
Tommy Sato.
Tommy, my name is Tommy Sato. It's a pleasure to meet you. Talk about me.
Actually.
Thank you. Tommy Sato along with Katie Slate. I'm Katie Slate. I'm Katie Slate. That's Tommy Sato. This has been Tommy and Katie at the Disco. Those are our alters, alternative personas.
So good.
Yeah.
Kamisato and Nails for Breakfast could just flip flop. Right, they kind of make the same statement in different ways. One is more personal, one is more watching the event going on. It feels like to me, and that might be a misread. I don't remember. But Kamisato, I think, is the one that does it a little bit better.
Yep.
And I think chorus is just fun. Also, one that paints you a little pretty picture. But hey, guess what? This time you've got smell-o-vision with it as well. You can smell the dead skin and the scent of linoleum floors. It definitely brings you into a vibe that you're this feels not good.
Yeah, talk about painting a picture.
Yeah, but it's not something I want to fuck with. It's not necessarily an image that I'd want to jump in and be a part of. But I get what you're saying, and it's so good. I love the imagery of it.
Yep.
The lines of your irregular decorated emergency are just so kind of harsh, and knowing what the reference was there is oh damn.
Yeah.
Shit.
Yeah, especially when you know the meanings behind all of the stuff that's going on. It's just yo, what the fuck? Yeah. It's a really good song. And again, I have it it's pretty low comparatively. I think it's 25, I think it's, or I had it somewhere around there.
Yeah.
Hold on. No, I don't want to speak out of turn. Yeah, 25.
Yeah. Like, I think the interesting read to me for Fever has been like, and you have like tables, right? But like, I like the dirty and grimy part of the album as opposed to like the fun songs, quote unquote, which, like, I'm not going to necessarily say that I Write Sins Not Tragedies is a fun song, but it is a much more fun song than like Kami-sama.
Yeah.
Can't imagine why.
Can't imagine why. Who could say?
What's your number 11?
Oh, my number 11 is a number 11 that surprises even me.
Ooh.
I could never have anticipated this song being this high when we talked about it, but I just completely, I fell in love. You know what I'm saying? It's not that song, obviously. No, I mean, yes, but no. My number 11 is Diamonds and Daggers.
Damn. All right.
I am in love with this song, and I love how it uses that little bit that wound up being Roaring Twenties. It's just, I love the little dialogue, the clip at the beginning, and like the dun, 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 and it's like what the fuck is and then it's like, oh, this is horny. Yeah. And it's just like I would fuck to this song. Quite frankly.
Well, no, I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
What a song. What a great, like, this is one of the ones, this is out of all of the unreleased tracks and all of the tracks that are unavailable on streaming service. I fucking downloaded this song and went through the rigmarole of adding the shit to iTunes and syncing it to my phone so that I could listen to it conveniently whenever I wanted to. I fucking love this song. And 11, I could have never predicted 11 for Diamonds and Daggers when we first, but like the longer time went on, and then I was like, this is going to be high on my list. And I was like, fuck. Yeah. And quite frankly, it's a very cool song. And quite frankly, if I hadn't had like the fucking like connection moment with my number 10 that I did that made it my number 10, this probably would have been my number 10. Damn. Honestly. Like, I really, really like Diamonds and Daggers, if you couldn't tell. Yeah, what a blast. It's such a great song. Love it.
It's cool. Like you said, it's like incredibly horny. And I think it takes even that large Aladdin moment from Roaring Twenties and kind of finds the way to just like elongate it throughout. Like, it has a cool ass tempo to it.
Yeah. And it's just the way that he sings is like my telltale heart's a hammer in my chest, and it's just like how like low and like quiet and like sexy and like sleazy it is. I wanna taste it all, diamonds and daggers. Ugh.
It's a lot. It's so good. Like,
phenomenal song.
I still stand by like the first time that I heard that snippet was a bit of a jump scare.
It's a little bit like it is rough to prepare for because you're just so used to it being in Roaring Twenties.
Yeah, but then the more I listen, I'm like, oh yeah.
Yeah, it is good in Roaring Twenties. It belongs in Diamonds and Daggers.
Absolutely.
And I think that's the difference there for me. So, yeah.
Yeah, like it feels like home here. In Roaring Twenties, it tries to send a separate message, and I don't think it does that as well.
Yeah, agreed. I guess we'll read back through them. We fucking did it. What is your list starting with number 20?
20, I constantly thank God for Esteban. 19, Memoirs. 18, Do You Know What I'm Seeing? 17,
Do You Know What I'm Seeing?
16, Colorful. 15, Love in the Middle of a Firefight. 14, The Calendar. 13, The Ballad of Mona Lisa. 12, Nails for Breakfast, Takis for Snackies. Number 11, Kami-sama.
And mine is number 20, I Write Sins Not Tragedies. 19, Death of a Bachelor. 18, Golden Days. 17, I Constantly Thank God for Esteban. 16, There's a Good Reason These Tables Are Numbered, Honey, You Just Haven't Thought of It Yet. 15, Sarah Smiles. 14, Always. 13, Mad as Rabbits. 12, Collarful. And 11, Diamonds and Daggers.
Okay, love you. Bye.
All right. No, God, just what the fuck? I'm looking at I'm literally looking at my top 10 right now, and it's like, we're really fucking here,
We're
huh?
right there. We're right fucking there.
Here's the crazy thing for me, is looking at this. It's like, not only was this like a 3+ year journey to get to this point, right? But I was just like, fuck, we have to do 112 songs, and it's going to take forever to get to this moment. And now we're here, I feel crazy. I feel insane. To tell you the truth, I am just, it's just fucking wild. But I'm looking at my list. I've done over the weeks, I've done some microaggressions. No, I haven't done those. I've not done, no.
Just kicking trash cans.
Looks like young dick. Adam looks like young dick. Deflect. Pocket sand.
Breaking.
No, I've done some I've done some micro adjustments of my list as thing. 10, my top 10, I have not touched. It's just I think this is looking at it and staring at it and really taking it in. This is, to me, perfect.
Sure.
And it's just I just can't believe we're going to be talking about it.
I know.
Next week.
I have left so many TV shows lingering on either the final season or final episode.
Yeah.
That to get to this and then have to come to terms with, hey, something's over is a lot.
And we have to be the ones that end it.
We have to be the ones. I'll never know how Hannibal ends.
You should find out how Hannibal ends. You should watch the rest of Hannibal.
Was it? It was right there.
They just happily ever after,
Peacekeeper. No, Peacemaker season 2.
There you go. I haven't even started Peacemaker season 2. Heard it's good.
Yeah, I've heard it's good until the end.
I just haven't had a chance.
God damn it. I don't. It's a list. And this list, in so many ways, is going to mean so much to me.
Oh, don't you fucking start. Don't start. Don't fucking start, Adam. Don't fucking start with me.
But here we are, coming to a close. And fucking, oh my God. What a journey.
What a journey. Oh, God.
Well, if you're watching the video version, please stop.
Yeah.
Go over to any other audio platform that you can find and listen to
except for the one, if you can help it. It's so weird. So here's the thing. I'm fine. I'm gonna be okay. I'm trying my fucking best. I talking about what the podcast was with my creative output and my transition and stuff almost got me. Talking about Mad as Rabbits kind of almost got me too. I am cooling out until next week. I think I'm going to be okay as long as you fucking calm down. Little bitch. Right now, that's you. That's you right now, little bitch. I realized that I really did yell Adam looks at young dicks really fucking loud in an apartment.
Even your neighbors know.
I've got ones up there and I've got ones over there. Yeah, I'm kind of surrounded. So this episode it's kind of a mindfuck because this episode is coming out on Tuesday like usual. Yeah. And it releases at 3 a.m. Eastern, generally speaking. I haven't missed that too many times, a couple times here and there.
Sure.
On days that it does release, we've missed weeks sometimes, but on days it releases, I have very rarely missed 3 a.m. Eastern. That's when it drops. So you have about 18 and a half hours to get your comments, topics, thoughts, opinions, whatever in for us to read them on the finale of Adam and Lilli at the Disco. I don't know. Oh God, what happened? You're muted still.
You know what time I'm going to be home?
What's happening?
Sometimes you just never know what she's going to come in with anymore.
What did she say?
I prepared a drink for us. She was not home. So I made a drink, and I made a drink for her, and I put said drink that I made for her in the fridge.
Yeah.
As I do when we record.
Sure.
She'll come home.
Yeah.
And this time she was not prepared for said drink. So she made a different drink while my drink that I made for her was in the fridge, and she
remained in the fridge. So then she had 2 drinks.
Yes.
Okay.
So
this
for
does
some
not
reason flabbergasted by the fact that I would have done the things that I always do, and she said she didn't know.
Yeah.
But
Adam, can I ask you a question?
Hi.
Does that door lock?
No.
I'm kidding. Just take that shelf and shove it in front of the door.
I have been thinking about making updates to the house specifically to all of the doorknobs, because these are like the old skeleton key.
Yeah, I see them. They're like very old school. Yeah.
Yeah. So they all need a little bit of an update.
Yeah. A little TLC. Perhaps a lock on that one might be beneficial.
Yeah. Just like a deadbolt.
Yeah. Easy.
Lock.
Blah, 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 blah. So anyway, so as you're listening to this episode comes out, and if there she's back, you're listening to this episode, it's the end of the episode. Well, honestly, if you're at the end of the episode, you've got about 16 hours. No, not 16, 12, 15 and a half. So 13 hours or so to get your comments, thoughts, concerns, questions via email, YouTube, The Bad Place, just wherever you get your stuff in. For us to read it on the finale of the podcast. I don't know how we're going to handle additional comments and stuff and emails about like this subject with the new thing yet. We're going to try and figure out a way that doesn't feel weird and like strange.
It would have to be the Christmas episode.
Yeah, we could read them in the Christmas episode for sure. Mm-hmm. That'll be something, but like we don't know
delayed.
Hella delayed, but like that's also the thing is just like there's like also things it's like we have no idea. So to like if this is kind of like the last shot you got, get your stuff in. You're at the end of this episode. Go, don't wait. Go now before you forget.
Right. Well, I'm like I will say real quick, just because I've gotten like a lot of random followers for places where I don't necessarily like get random followers. Mm-hmm. If you are a listener to this show and you have followed us and our accounts are private, wherever they may be, please email us. Please send something. That way we know it's you. I don't necessarily just follow or accept random accounts. Like,
agreed. And we've talked about this. We've also talked about this too. Send a message with your request. Yeah. The only place I don't use Facebook, so don't add me on Facebook because I won't add anybody on Facebook. But
don't do that, no.
Like Instagram, like if you follow me on Instagram, you can send a message with your follow request.
Sure.
And you can be like, hey, blah, and then likely we will be like, okay, cool, and then do this. But like if you don't have an Instagram or you don't feel like doing that or whatever, at thediscopod@gmail.com, you can use YouTube comments, you can anything like that. So get your stuff in. Me and Adam after this, it's kind of a time fucky thing, but like after this, and I haven't talked to you about this yet, but it's not going to take very long. After this, we're going to record like a really short thing to release like mid-week to like remind people like, hey, it's coming. You better get your stuff in. So you will see that. You will have probably seen that as well. But like, if you're here, it's 0 hour, baby. You got to get your shit in. And so you better work it. Put your thing down, flip it, and reverse it if you want to be on. Sierra! That's not the same person.
No, it's not. Fuck. That's Missy Elliott.
That is Missy Elliott.
She is in the Sierra song that I did. However, please realize we don't necessarily have the time to go through 112 songs. We don't have the time for 112 episodes again. Please just send your top 20 if you have not already.
Yeah, at this point, like we needed to be truncated, and I'm so sorry. Like top 20, 30 max, 20 ideal.
Yeah.
As much as we make fun of Elliot, little bitch, like that was perfect. Like sending that top 20, and we will still read it next week, but like just kind of we cannot. And you know what? You can send in your entire list if you want to, and we'll enjoy it. We will not read it. We will read your top 20.
Perfect. Yes.
Just letting you know, like this is the point. This is the boat, and it is sailing.
Yeah. Have you put the X on the calendar for this one? Because this episode, goddamn, releases on 11/11.
This episode?
This episode
releases on 11/11. Make a wish.
I wish you'd send your shit in.
Me too. Yeah. It's just kind of crazy. This actually weird. So I've got two things to say about, and again, next week is when we're going to formally introduce the name of the podcast and like all the other stuff. I've got some ideas about what our first episode is going to be. And it's not going to be the standard thing, what our first episode is going to be. And you're going to be like, huh? Missy Elliott reminded me that that's what our first episode needs to be.
That's very good.
And I'll leave it at that. My other thing is another thing I forgot to mention about Live in Denver. And it's not really even about Live in Denver, but it's like tangentially related because Tonight, Billy Corgan, Smashing Pumpkins, whatever. Yeah. When Tonight was like contemporary, I lived in England. And I used to watch this music video channel called Kerrang. So we've talked about Kerrang on the podcast. It's a music magazine periodical there, but they had a channel on Sky, which was their like cable provider over there, one of their cable providers over there. It was the Kerrang channel, and it was literally just music videos of like Kerrang styled songs. Sure. And so they would play, and I would watch that all the time. And at the same time that they were playing, I'm pretty sure hold on, let me look at this. Let me make sure I'm not talking to my ass, because they were playing these songs at the same time on Kerrang. Okay, so no, they came out way separate. So they were playing the music video of Tonight on, which by the way, something I don't think I ever connected before. Tonight, you are. I don't know if that's a thing.
Oof.
Because Tonight I think came out in 95 is what it says here. Because that's when Melancholy and Infinite Sadness came out.
I hate that you've done this to my brain now. Like I'm now just stuck.
Okay, none of this fucking matters. At the same time that Kerrang was actively playing the music video for Tonight on their channel, they were also playing Welcome to the Black Parade. And like the music videos from that era, right?
Interesting. Yeah.
And I remember always being like, is this the same dude? Because and I think I may have even talked about this on the podcast before, but if you look at a picture of Billy Corgan wearing his little hat in this Night music video, and you look at Parade era Gerard Way, they look like the same guy. Or at the very least that they could be related. And middle school me was like, is this the same guy? Because these songs don't sound the same at all.
Is this the fuck damn same guy?
Is it? And it's not, actually. In case, I know that's hard to believe, but it's not the same guy. But yeah. So, cool little story to tell. Could be relevant. Who can say? Anyway, get your shit in.
Push it all in.
Fucking goddamn it, Adam. I was gonna do like fucking Love You Bye. Adam ruined it. Blame him. Fuck. God.